Jackie here, and it's time for our next Coventry Magic Oracle reading. And I'm watching on social media how there's a lot of people asking for a blessing or prayers or some divine intervention for something that seems really insurmountable. You know, it's normal. We get to that place where we cannot get past the thing that feels like it owns our life. And sometimes prayers from others or divine intervention or whatever it is what you need. And what's great about that is we can do just one card or we can do three cards. And if you are in the need for a blessing, you can go to cmo.coventrycreations.com, and we have a little JavaScript where you can pick your own Coventry Magic Oracle cards. It's going to be redesigned soon, but get in and it still works. So we're going to pull three cards today, and I'm going to ask what products, candles and oils, can be used to create immediate blessings in your life when you're feeling like you're just under the gun and things are not working for you. So I'm going to cut these into three piles. 1, 2, 3. So this is what needs to be healed, this is what needs to be cleared, and this is what is in your blind spot. And you can look at it as this is the blessing that's waiting for you to pay attention to it. So what needs to be healed, what needs to be cleared, maybe we'll just switch those two. And then what's in your blind spot or the blessing. So this is, every time I'm surprised and not surprised at the same time. So spiritual cleansing for the healing is, if a bad energy catches you, it can cause you ill. Clear out the bad and refill with the good so you feel so much better. And now this is what needs to be cleared. So we'll read the healing and the clearing. Healing and clearing are kissing cousins. This is your notice to do something spiritual, do some spiritual cleansing so all your healing can take root in you and not your toxins. This is something I talk about a lot. It's really hard to manifest something positive when you're filled with a lot of toxic energy or negativity. And that is what I call like getting new white socks and washing them in dirty water. You're going to get dirty socks. And this can be really the crux of what's going on and why you need blessing, because you're hanging on to that toxic energy. You're staying in the crisis and you're staying in that mental space of I can't. Now, here's what's in your blind spot. So here's what the blessing is that you already have, which is uncrossing. I don't really need to read much on that because if you take care of these two, it's going to uncross. So talking about uncrossing for a moment, what this energy is about, usually a cross condition is something you've done to yourself. It's something that you have made a vow towards or a commitment to, or something that you are believing and being really stubborn about. Like for instance, a long time ago I said, I'm going to feel prosperous when I can go buy a book whenever I want and I can grocery shop without coupons. And that was my vision of what prosperity was at a time when I didn't have enough money for groceries and I couldn't read the next in the series of books that I wanted. I had to wait for a friend to buy it. So that was what my reality was at the time, and I declared this prosperity, even wrote it down. And one day when I was cleaning out my closet, I found that piece of paper, and I went, oh, I think I need to upgrade this. So I cleared out that old vision of prosperity, and I declared a new, movable, scalable vision of prosperity at that time. So if you're feeling the need for prayers and for blessing, your two here are spiritual cleansing and healing. You can get a spiritual cleansing candle and put some healing oil on it. Get a healing candle and put some spiritual cleansing oil on it. And what's going to come of it is some uncrossing. You can also wear uncrossing oil or burn an uncrossing candle during this process. And what that does is it helps you lift the energy and release it. Sometimes when we're in a bit of crisis and we're doing the healing work, we still hang on to that identity of or that attention that we're getting from that crisis, and this way you can let it go. This helps you let that whole thing go. So it makes total sense. I laugh every time I pull these cards because they are so on point. But these two are your main gig for when you need some blessing and some help or some divine intervention in your life. have an amazing, magical day. And here in Michigan, it's a beautiful day, so I'm going to take advantage of it. And keep going, keep making magic. Jackie out.